Hi, did you know that mistakes is your brain's biggest friend? The brain is made to change. Many people try to keep from making mistakes, and that in itself is foolishness because the mistakes that you make, the brain is made to change to do what we cannot already do. All right. The brain is not supposed to stay the same. If you continue to do the things the way that you do them all the time, and here it is, you're just running around and rote and nothing changes, then your brain is not going to change. Your brain is not going to grow. Your brain is not to stretch. It is neuroplasticity that makes it grow. But what happens is this: what activates it? What makes your brain feel that it or decides that it wants to do something different? When you make a mistake, just start to rejoice because the mistake triggers alerts to the brain to rewire itself. It starts to rewire itself saying, Baker wants to learn something different. Baker wants to do this no matter how old you are. You know, I'm an octogenarian, okay? And there's things that I'm doing right now. I don't multitask because that brain is not made for multitasking, but there are things that I'm doing that I'm blowing it so much. I am making so many mistakes. But then I wake up the next morning and find out that I can do something better than I did it before. This is the brain rewiring itself. It's your friend. Faking it is not your friend. You know, little children, they make mistakes, they fall, they get up, they laugh, they do all of these things until people make them feel self-conscious. Do not be self-conscious about your mistakes. Realize this, that mistake that I just made, it triggered my brain. It alerts the brain to rewire itself and continue until I'm able to do what it is that I'm able to do without even thinking about it. This is called mastery. How are you going to ever master something if you never make a mistake? What happens to most people? Most people are such liars. You lie to yourself, you lie to things around. If you, listen to this, if you realize that mistakes are a part of your growth, a part of your brain growth, is healthy for you, then you will stop lying. When you blow it, when you make a mistake and somebody says, did you do that? Oh no, oh no. You'll say, yeah, I did. And I'm working on it. I blew it. I made that mistake. I did this, but I'm working on it because I'm working to become this. I'm working to get this to become this. I'm working on this project. I'm doing this. This is the reason that the Bible tells you don't try and do everything by yourself. Have a team of people, because what you will have different ideas on how to solve the problem. Am I talking about, just keep doing the same thing over and over and you're going to get the same results? That's not what I'm talking about at all. There are things that I'm doing. There are situations that I'm in. There's business decisions that I'm making, and ministry, Bible, physical, emotional decisions, relational decisions, all of these different things that are happening in my life. But I am not trying to do them the same way. I investigate. Your brain is made to investigate, to interrogate things. Okay, I blew that. Woo, golly, I blew that big time. What happened there? I start to look at it and see what happened, what went wrong there. So I take things apart. It's like you put something together and it doesn't work. I'm not great with reading instructions. My grandchildren will read the instructions. I have two of them that will read instructions. And if I need something put together, they will put it together. But me, I'll put something together, technical stuff, and it doesn't turn out right. And then what I have to do is I have to take it all apart. I play a game that's like that also. It's compare the dots. And I find myself, I have to redo them so I can rethink. This is rewiring your brain. If you don't make mistakes or blow it, as we do sometimes, the brain has no reason to use the energy to grow. It has no reason to change, no reason to do anything. So what happens? It's dormant. It just does the same thing over and over and over. Many people think, because I'm older, my brain does not work as well. I submit to you that science is finding out that we can learn things as quick or quicker, some things quicker or better than young people. Why is that? Because it sticks with us longer. There are parts of our brain that will not allow us to just forget things. We will remember those things. There are things that they're musical instruments, learning new business ventures, learning how to use different AI things. These things are easier for older people than you think. But we have been told, you have been brainwashed to say, oh no, if you can't do this, just get one of the younger people to do it. If you can't do it, and you really want to learn how to do it, how long are you going to have all them younger people around you? You're not going to have them around you forever. Stop being so lazy. Stop being a lazy brain. Your brain is looking for something to do. Your mind is looking for something to do. If you keep thinking this way, then you will never succeed. You will be dependent upon other people to do things for you. There's so many things in my business that I do not really understand how to do, but I can go through the motions. I can tell you when it's done right or wrong. Why is that? Because I didn't just throw it out there. I did something with it. This is how we get better. We get better by making mistakes. We get better by owning our mistakes. We get better by doing things over and over again. Otherwise, you will never master anything. Mastery. How many times did I get said no to? No, in selling, in real estate, in different kinds of sellings and stuff. This is a part of it. I find out the things that I did not do right. And what happens is that my brain starts to rewire itself and looks for ways to help me to succeed. This is in you. All of these things. I wrote down Proverbs 24:16, where it talks about a righteous man or a person falls 7 times when he keeps getting up. No matter how many times you fail, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you work at this thing until it succeeds. This is one of the reasons that I don't like to use the word goals. I use the word habits. I'm changing my habits. I don't use goals because goals have you set a date. I have to have this done by this time. I do use time measures. I want this done by the end of the year. But if it doesn't happen by the end of the year, I'm not going to think I failed. It was it was having so much stuff done by the end of the year. It was having these things accomplished by the end of the year. Didn't say that they had to succeed by that time. I'm not letting myself off the hook, but I'm also giving myself the grace to be able to continue to get up, find new people, find other people that I need to help me to do what it is that needs to be done. The Bible says, in the multitude of counsel, there is wisdom. Many times what happens is you fail is because you operate in a place called shame. You operate in a thing called embarrassment, and you do not want to let other people know the mistakes you made. No success is going to be made without mistakes. You will make mistakes. So get it. Understand this. You have a brain that wants to rewire itself for your success. It wants to help you to succeed. Stop running from the mistakes. Push out there. Do things that you wouldn't have done before because you thought you would fail. Change the way that you think. Understand that your life is out here. You are out here in life, out here in this world, in this physical world, in order to impact other people. There are ideas, there's dreams, there's visions, there's things that are on the inside of you that other people are waiting for you to release, waiting for you to manifest, waiting for you to bring to life. Why? So they can buy it. If you say, I really need to make more money, use your imagination and don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to pitch your idea to someone. Don't be afraid to bring other people in and ask them, help me with this, help me with this. I know that this idea will work. Where do we need to tweak it? How do we need to do this? All of those. Remember, God says, in a multitude of counsel, there is wisdom and what you need. And the Bible says, with all of your getting, get understanding. Wisdom is the principal thing. This is your Octogenarian, Dr. B.J. Baker, and I approve of this message, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.